Welcome everyone to episode 18 of Tour of the World. Just waiting for the stream delay to go away there. Okay, looks like we're good to go. I'm going to listen to the audio of the stream real quick since it's been quite a while, so I want to make sure everything is working. So I'll just be one more second. Okay, looks like we're good to go. Thanks for joining, those of you who are here. Today we're going to be flying from Bismarck Municipal Airport, which is where we left off last time, and we're going to fly to Minot Air Force Base. It's not a very long flight. We're going to be using the Boeing C-17A Globemaster 3. It's in North Dakota. So I believe it's around here-ish. And I'm rusty. I'm going to be very rusty at this. I haven't played since I streamed last and it's been a while. So we'll see if I remember how to do everything. I think the flight's only like 95 miles. Or let's see what it is. 88 miles, so even less. But the startup time is going to take quite a while, I imagine. And I have not flown this plane before, like I mentioned. Maybe once in 2020. Yeah, I definitely did in 2020 before, but not often. Let's just do this. So we're departing from KBIS. And we're arriving at KMIB. Now, Minot Air Force Base is actually, well, obviously it's an Air Force Base, but it's known for its like bombers and has a lot of Globemasters there. So it's very fitting that we're flying there in this plane. Which, of course, in this series, we're flying at least every airplane once at a minimum. So I thought this would be a good flight to do this one. Just looking at the aircraft type of the Globemaster. Okay, it is just listed as C-17. And there it is. Defaults. Yeah, everything else is good. Generate. I remember that part at least, but we'll see how much I actually remember. It won't be much. We're going to import. Let's hope that all works. Apparently the flight is 15 minutes, so maybe we'll do a short one after. It depends what time, how much time I have. Obviously startup takes a while. Don't have very long today. I got other plans. Got to make dinner and everything, but thought I have a little bit of time, so I saw a stream. Hoping to do more just in the coming days and the coming weeks. But I know it sucks to have not streamed for a while and then have a short one today, but hey, it's better than nothing. It's nice to be streaming again. It's weird, that's for sure. I think it's been almost a month now, which is, yeah, way too long, but. Let's get ready to fly. So hope the game works and everything okay. It's auto-updated, I guess, because I didn't have any updates. So it's just good. Man, this plane is massive. This is cool. It's not even the Super Galaxy, which is way bigger, but it just seems so, like, I don't even know, thick. Yeah, it's beefy, that's for sure. That's probably a better word for it. Alright, so we got those covers, engine covers, pitot tube cover. Is there any chocks or anything here? I have something to click here. And look at the landing gear on this thing. And of course, we got our Royal Canadian Air Force livery on here. I mean, we are in the US, so maybe it's not of course, but it's Canadian sim gamer. What can I say? I gotta do it. Okay, we got our co-pilot back there and next to us. We don't have a long flight, so I'm gonna hop around here right now. So I don't know if I'll have time. Cool. You have a really cool viewing area from the bed. That's awesome, except for if there's like 100 troops in there and you're trying to sleep, they're all gonna see you. Neat. Can we go down there? Oh yeah. Sweet. Got the bathroom down here. Wow, we can even open that up. This is so detailed. Nice. Can we close it now? Alright, maybe not. That's fine. Is this the jump master seat? That's what I'm assuming here. Not 100% sure. Anyways, we'll go back upstairs. Yeah, look at the windows on that thing too. Really comes far back here, and the top windows. That's cool. Oh, and the bottom ones. That's really cool. Lots of visibility. Alright, so we got to pull up the checklist because I have no idea how to fly this plane, how to start it up. And in this series, we at least try to do that for every plane. We skip it when we have to because I don't know and I'm not going to be flying this often. I'm not going to spend a ton of time learning, but we'll obviously try to go through the steps here. So pre-flight walk around is complete. Gear handle is down. Oh, now it is. Oops. Good thing we have a check. Engine ignition, norm. Okay. Engine ignition. Selector switch to off. Which one is that? I gotta actually look for it because it's not highlighting here. Oh, ignition is selector. There we go. Off. Most of these things are probably already going to be off, but gotta make sure. Ground, OPS power switch off. Batteries on.
Wax fail. Wax fail.
That's a cool sound. DX tie switch auto. It's already there. Emergency power switch. Emergency power switch. Auto. There we go. X for buses switch. Norm. If you can't hear the game loud enough or anything, let me know, by the way. Hello, Nedner. I believe that's how you say your name. Yeah, Nedner. Hope you're doing well. Thanks for joining the stream. Alright, let's see what else we got here. AB bus switch. Left and right both go to auto. They're already on auto. WAP. Reset master caution. Let's reset the view, first of all. Why can't I? Whoa. There we go. Reset. Reset master caution. I don't know if that's what that sound is that we hear right now. Why does that look likey? I love this plane's badass. Yeah, it looks super awesome. Both inside and out. I'm just hoping I don't ruin it here. I don't see where the master caution is. Is it up here? Maybe it already is off. I'm not sure. But I have a feeling that's what that clicking kind of sound is. Oh no, that's right here. Master caution. Okay. Let's reset. External power. Let's turn that on. We'll assume it's available. It says available. Fire detection system. Let's give it a test.
APU fire.
Bismarck Tower, SkyWest
Perfect.
4664.
Smoke detection system. We'll not worry about testing that.
Inbound ILS runway tree 1 approach.
AC tie switch.
SkyWest 4664.
To
Bismarck
auto.
Tower.
It's already there.
Altimeter 29902. Cleared ILS runway tree 1 approach.
Emergency lights. Let's arm them. Oh, come on. Why can't I arm those? Just want to say I use your vids on the A320. You helped me a lot to get my journey started with airliners. Well, appreciate that, man. So thank you for being good at explaining why. I really do appreciate that. This is not the kind of video, though, that I'll be explaining how to fly this plane, unfortunately. You're most likely more experienced than I am. Whoa. Oh, it's a stall test. Cool. Yeah, I've been off flight sim for quite some time, so I'm super rusty. I'm sure if you watch my previous video, you'll know more than I do. Just trying to reset the view. It's acting so weird. There we go. Alright, parking brake. I think I have a button on my controller for that. There we go. That's on. Just check displays. It's fine. Interior and exterior lighting as required. We don't need it. IRU switches. 1, 2, 3, 4 to on. On, and on. It's okay. I'm here for the beautiful plane. Great. Hopefully it doesn't get crashed. HUD. Okay, that's on, and the HUD is on. Check comm nav radios. It's fine. We're not doing VATSIM or anything, so we don't need to worry about the radios. Pilot standby instruments. Sure. ELT switch. It's got so many more switches, especially in an Airbus. That's like easy, so easy compared to this. But even an airliner, Boeing airliner is easier than this. Fed arm switch. Arm. Yep. Oh, that disarms it. Okay, arm. I see. It's got to stay down. Set. Oh, bigs to on. Don't even know what that is. And how do I do that? I pressed them, so hopefully that's on. Trim air. Ooh, way up here. Hopefully that's on as well. Avionics cool override. Sure. Scared of Boeing. Low looks intimidating. Yeah, they all are harder than Airbuses for sure. But this is a whole nother level. Look at the buttons on here. I don't even think these buttons are doing anything, some of them. Avionics cool override. Oh, that's the one I just pressed. Windshield defog. Sure, I'm just pressing what it says. Left and right, anti-ice. We'll go to normal, but we don't really need them. Oh, it wants them off right now. That's fine. Yeah, we're not going to turn those back on either. Engine anti-ice is probably already off, yes. Probe heat is off. Now we can do our no smoking lights. Thanks for the subscription, Nender. Appreciate it. Oh, whoa, I don't want that on. Lights can go to auto. Oh, I think they already were on auto. Man, a lot of things it's telling me to do are already done. That's not that untypical, but still, there's a lot of them. Anti-skid brake temperatures. I don't even know what that says. Thanks for joining, everyone. By the way, I appreciate it. Okay, let's not pick the gear lever up. Okay, I think that's off, which it says arm. I'm gonna put that up for a second. Ignore that. Okay, there we go. So I can see it. Mission computer initialize. Okay. And we initialize the FMC. So I have no idea how to use this FMC, which is usually before I do a new plane. That's the one thing I check is the FMC tutorial, just because that's pretty crucial. But I did not for this, which is awesome. Initialize position. Okay. Let me just do the flight plan manual. I don't know if I can import it to this plane. So let's go to SimBrief view, if I remember right. Yeah, man, I'm going to forget so much of this stuff. I don't even know if we'll make it to the airport. We'll see. KBIS. KBIS. What's the origin? Invalid entry. Okay. KBIS. Let's try that again. Maybe it already had something in there. Oh, good. That's not working at all. So I guess I have to initialize the position first. Which I'm not even sure how to do on this plane. I'm pressing clear. A lot of these things aren't working. Position initialize. There we go. Set position. Yes. Complete.
SkyWest 4120.
There we go.
Turn next taxiway.
Flight plan. Okay, now let's see if it lets us do it. KBIS. Edit in progress. No, I'd be more lost if I was doing this. Well, I'll be lost very soon. I mean, I already am now.
Contact ground on 121.
Why is it not letting me enter that? Can I enter anything into here? Excite edit in progress.
Going to 121.9.
Are we not doing a flight plan?
4120.
That's not going to be good. I don't know how to get rid of these brackets if I can. Invalid delete. Enter something in my destination. Nope, I can't enter anything on either side. That's interesting. Okay, I wonder why there's like two here. Does that matter which one I use? Oh. Okay, I'm not sure what that's for. It's all up here and here. KBS to KMIB. Okay, I guess. Maybe in real life there is just two FMSs on both sides and this is just doesn't work because it's you're supposed to use this one. Just go to comms on here. Alright, well it's good to know, I guess. Execute. Where's the execute button? There we go. I don't know if it's like lagging, like not the game but the system, or if some of these buttons just don't get pressed. Performance initialization. I'm pressing that to go to that. Okay, execute instead. Hello, Alaska Dave. C-17s are amazing. Well, I hope you can help me with this. Welcome back. Performance initialization doesn't work, so let's just press execute again. I don't think that does anything. Via direct. Originating runway. Okay, well I think I just cleared it now. Let's try entering it again. Can't open the slightest single engine piston aircraft for me. Oh, good. Origin. Invalid entry. And why is that? Well, I think we might be doing this the manual way, which is not going to go well. But whatever. Even with the automatic way, I'm sure I'm going to crash this plane just because of my inexperience recently. But we're not going to enter anything in the FMS. We're just going to fly based on Navicraft. We're going to look at it and go, oh, I can put my headphones on. Nice. Oh boy. I'm not looking forward to this in a good way. I am looking forward to it, but it's not going to go well. Alright. Let's just make sure the plane is actually set to go here. Fuel pump 3. Set fuel pumps 3 to on. Is that on? Okay. Probably. APU starter. Go to start. Why can't I go down with it, please? Ugh, it's flight sim things. No, I can't go down with it, I guess. It's telling me no. Is there any reason? Start and wait. Oh, it literally can't. Okay, up goes down. That's good to know. There we go. It's starting up. I hear it too. Somebody else is also making a lot of noise. You know what? We should probably fix the fact that our door is open. Let's see if we can actually do that.
SkyWest 4664. You will
Oh,
not
that just puts me in.
clear the runway.
Ooh, someone's in trouble. Okay, while we're waiting, let's go over here and try to shut the door. Okay, I can't even look behind me. Let's just ignore it. There we go. I can look behind me. Let's go down.
SkyWest
Actually, now that it's
4664.
working.
You were not cleared to land. Clear the runway.
There we go. And the APU is probably started by now. Let's turn the APU generator on. Boom. Hydraulic pump 2 and 3 on. And verify. There we go.
SkyWest 4664.
Loadmaster. Doesn't matter.
Runway.
Comm radios. Good. Good. Parking brake is already on. That's good. Fuel. Yeah, it's good. Totally. We're just going to say it's good. Fuel pumps. Let's turn the rest of them on.
SkyWest 4664. Contact ground on 121.9er.
Problem is when I can't tell if they're on. They don't have the lights saying they're off anymore, so I'm guessing that's fine. Okay, set MFDs 2 and 3 for engine start. I'm glad they're not telling me how to do that. Sure, it's just a little engine button down here, I'm hoping. Yep, there we go. Engine. And engine, okay. APU bleed air. Where is that on this plane? Nav lights. For those who are just joining, I've never flown this plane. I guess that's clear from the title. That's why I'm using the thing where it shows me where all the buttons are. Anti-collision lights. I feel like those should be on, but hey, well, I'll listen to it. Hey, Sammy Wilkinson, how are you doing? Happy 4th of July to you as well. Anti-call to FSLG wing. Okay. Engine ignition selector A, B. Swiss position. Okay. Just A and then B? Okay. Right. Oh, rightmost position. A, B. I see. It's very far away. It doesn't look like it says A, B. Throttles are idle. Lead air supply. Checked. Okay. Well, I know I just... Man, the view is horrible sometimes. So many buttons here. Okay, there we go. Shut off valve 1. Open shut off valve engine 1. Okay, man, this is complicated. And start engine. Why did the covers go back on? I took those off. Come on, what's going on? Oh no, and I hear it starting to. What is going on? I can't click them off anymore. I'm spam clicking. I know you probably can't hear that. Oh no. Oh, is that visible in one of these little screens? 1 second. Can this turn on? Oh, it's a power button. Okay. Ramp is up. It's cool. It's got such a cool display. Love it. No way. Heavy armor vehicle. Paratrooper door. This is awesome. And engine covers. There we go. And then do it again. They come off. There we go. Perfect. I want the ground power unit as well to go away. I'm not sure where I can do ground controls in this though. I might have to talk to ATC for that. So let's do that. Can't remember the button for it. I think it's scroll lock, but I'm just gonna find it here. Yep, communication. Told you it's been a while. Oh, ground services. There we go. And I don't have that, so just we'll wait till we need to push back. Never mind. I guess it'll probably just disconnect on its own. Appreciate everyone who's joined, by the way. Engine 1 looks like it's started, maybe. Started to start, that's for sure. Engine 4. Monitor engine 2 and engine parameters for 4. Well, do I have to press starter on 4? I mean, that seems self-explanatory, but it didn't say to. Oh, I guess it says it, yeah, but it just doesn't say that. Oh, never mind. I don't know what I'm talking about. It says the same thing. Okay, I didn't think anything was happening, but I hear it, so I think it is happening. Yep. Okay, perfect. And then 2 and 3 after that. It started more than engine 1 for some reason, but okay. Let's go ahead and do 2. 3 at the same time. I think it should be okay. Oh yeah, and the starters turn off when they're done, so that's good. And then next APU bleed air will come off, but we'll wait for the engines to actually start, all of them. Alright. Nope, that's not quite done. Alright, just any second now they'll click off. There goes one. Come on. There's the other, okay. So APU bleed air can come off, right? And then packs left and right need to come on. Engine anti-ice is required, we don't need it. Probe heat switches, we don't need it. Anti-ice, don't need it. And hydraulics, let's turn those all on. Perfect. Before taxi, got more stuff to do, of course. Let's set this switch to auto. We already have that to auto. Right? No, I think that's auto there. Hydraulic pump to auto, but it doesn't really say anything. Unless I can't see it. No, it does say auto, I just can't really read it. Flaps. We didn't do any performance calculations, so we're kind of just winging it. Literally. So let's pull the flaps to the first stage. Can't even grab the flaps. There we go. Let's hope that's fine. Flight controls I have checked. I'll check again. I did not know they've had like a center joystick like that. Interesting. APU generator off. APU off. That should just be next to it, right? Yes, over here, APU off. Thrust rating. Set thrust rating to max DRT man as required. And where is that? Doesn't tell me. Okay, it's going to be exactly how it is. Stabilizer trim. Hopefully it's already 0. Probably is by default. Set the altimeters. Oh boy. I'd remember how to do that. Tune ATIS. You know, let's get the weather.
Bismarck Airport Information Whiskey.
Yeah, let's wait.
2100 Zulu. Windcom. Visibility 9er. Sky condition clear. Temperature 15. Dew point 1 tree. Altimeter 299er2. ILS runway tree 1 in use. Landing and departing runway tree 1. VFR aircraft say direction of flight. All aircraft read back hold short instructions. Advise controller on initial contact you have whiskey. Bismarck Airport Information Whiskey.
Okay, it's tune ground 2992.
Windcom.
Oh, sir.
Visibility 9er. Sky condition clear. Temperature 15. Dew point 1 tree.
Come on. I don't know why it just stopped letting me scroll. I'm sorry, I don't know why that's still going. There we go. I can't scroll anymore. Oh, there we go. 2992. Oh, that's the actual altitude I'm scrolling, not. I see, not the actual altimeter. I wonder why it was taking so long. Well, if that's the altimeter, where do I set the setting? The normal numbers. Oh, it's right there. Oops. I never used an analog one like this before. Yeah, that makes sense why it was so off. 2992. There we go. Perfect. And then we're going to go to clearance. Just depart straight out.
Bismarck ground. Boeing November 89er 727.
I'm doing this all manually.
Request taxi for straight out departure.
Pull the Navigraph.
Whiskey.
Hopefully this still works.
Boeing November 89er
I thought it'd make me sign in. Nice.
Taxi to and hold short of runway tree 1 using taxiway Bravo cross runway tree Bravo. Contact tower on 118 decimal tree when ready.
Let's acknowledge our clearance.
Taxi 2.
Again, none of this is going to be done correctly. I
Taxiway
can
Bravo cross
promise
runway
you
tree
that.
Bravo. Boeing 727.
And then we're going to set the altitude to just 10,000 feet. We're not going to go very high. So 11,000 feet so we can get faster. And we'll learn how the autopilot works completely in the air. I have no idea. I mean, generally I have an idea, because generally they're the same, but technically I don't have an idea. Let's get the pushback, and hopefully that deals with the ground power unit. Unless the pushback mod lets me do that, actually. Yes, I should be able to remove power. Okay, doesn't want to work, that's fine. Let's do pre-plan pushback. I've got to make sure we're taking off. I know what runway we're taking off on, actually, that part's important. So if I remember right, I can go down to the ground chart. Taking off runway 13. Let's put the moving maps on. And that's going to be just over there, okay. Pre-plan. This is called toolbar pushback if you don't have it. It's very useful. Okay, stop holding please. There we go. Oh no. Okay, good. I thought we were just taking the ground power unit with us the whole way. I'm not sure why. Usually it actually uses the pushback vehicle. It doesn't do it like this, but it's not this time. That's okay. I'm hoping my rudder pedals steer the... Oh, they're not working. Okay. I was going to say steer the tiller as well. 1 second. I'm just going to make sure my pedals are plugged in correctly.
Stabilizer. Stabilizer.
Okay, they weren't and now they are, but I'm not sure why that full throttled us. Luckily I didn't go far away, so I was able to fix it. Alright. Is that working already? Nice. Works for the rudder, but does that change the tiller? It does. So we're good to go. Let's take off the parking brake, reset the view, and get ready for full manual flight, essentially. I don't know how this is going to go. Let's give it a little throttle. It's quiet in here. Means you gotta open the window. It's like when I send a quick text while I'm texting, which is not a great idea. Okay, trying to turn. Sorry, I was on my phone. Did I make it? Oh, I actually did make it. Look at that. Yeah, this plane is just huge. Yeah, waiting there is not going to help you. Oh, maybe it will. I thought I'd smoking with the engine. Oh, comma key, right. Thanks for reminding me I can just do that, Big Jess. Luckily, I figured it out. It's this number here, so it is set, but that would have been helpful. That's for sure. Welcome back, by the way. I appreciate you being here. It's been a long time. I like the look of this, too. I'm pretty sure they changed the icons. I don't know how we're going to actually realistically do this. Well, I guess it can't be that hard, but... Not going to be following any policies, that's for sure. Absolutely no rules will be followed here. As long as the plane makes it to the airport, even the landing is going to be horrible. It has been a while since I streamed last, and the last time I streamed was the landing practice video, which wasn't too long, so I didn't get a ton of practice in. But, I mean, they weren't too bad, but, I mean, even that was a month ago. or more, probably a month and a half or more. It's been a month since I streamed, so it's probably more like a month and a half, 2 months since that video. And then 3 months since the last Tour of the World video, which is crazy. Appreciate you guys sticking around even when I'm not streaming too much. Just got a lot going on, but it's just how life is. Means a lot that when I do come on here, you guys seem to keep watching, and that's pretty awesome. Alright, let's go ahead and... I was going to say Tune Tower, but we already did. So we got a little closer until they give us the option to request takeoff clearance. If they're not going to give us the option, we're just going to do it, so let's hope they do. I will... No, let's just... I mean, I'll request it one more time. Taxi clearance to take off.
727. Request taxi for straight out departure with whiskey.
Boeing November 89er 727, taxi to and hold short of runway tree 1 using
I put on
taxiway
my
Bravo cross runway
mask?
tree Bravo. Contact tower on 118 decimal tree when ready.
So you acknowledge that and then immediately contact tower.
Taxiing, hold
'Cause we're
short
ready.
runway tree 1 using taxiway Bravo cross runway 1 tree Bravo cross runway tree Bravo. Boeing 727.
Tune tower. And there we go. Nice.
Bismarck Tower, Boeing November 89er 727. Ready for straight out departure at runway tree 1.
Seems like the exterior textures are a little lacking. Or maybe not. Seems like on the engines and wings it's a little bit fuzzy from here, but might just be the gray honestly making it look like that. I can't really tell.
Clear
There
for
we go.
takeoff runway tree 1. Boeing 727.
Let's see how badly this goes. I didn't actually make sure my trim was set to 0, so if it's not, I'm going to pull back and it won't pull back, but I mean, we'll see. Default, it's usually 7, so. Yeah, Big Jess, it's hard too when you're busy for sure. I've been a lot more busy with work, and then I've been busy outside of work too. And then when I do have some downtime, you feel like just having downtime. As fun as streaming is, it still takes a mental toll, that's for sure. Alright, let's go full throttle.
Stabilizer.
Something's wrong that I don't know about, so we'll
Stabilizer.
just ignore it instead of fixing it.
Stabilizer.
Sure, a stabilizer isn't useful for flight.
Stabilizer. Stabilizer.
Is anything major going on? Nope, no fires, no problems.
Stabilizer. Stabilizer. Stabilizer.
Don't know what the V speed is, so 135 knots seems correct. 145,
Stabilizer.
150. Yep, that seems good. Perfect. Positive rate. Let's do gear up. Oh, that's cool how the wheels turn like that. That's awesome. Alright, we're going to start our right turn. Probably early, but I know we got to make it eventually.
Boeing 727, leaving my airspace. Frequency change approved.
Acknowledge frequency change.
Bismarck Tower, Boeing November 89er 727. Frequency change.
Tune Bismarck approach. And I'm not going to request flight volume, since we do not care. I'll try to stay around 200 knots. Just full throttle and pitch up when I start slowing down a bit. Completely manual here. Hello, Canadian Sim Farmer. How are you doing? Hey, Kid6473. Hope you're doing well. Hopefully we'll have a next Farming Sim episode soon. Our shop does landing gear repairs and wheels and brakes for the C-17s. Well, that's awesome. Forgot how good this game looks. Okay, let's try to set our autopilot up. 11,000. Not sure what heading we need. Let me just check the chart. Just got back to clouds here in the air. Yes, barely. Over here. I work for the Air Force. Okay, cool. What state, if you don't mind? Yeah, not that I know much about them, but yeah, it'd be cool if you were at this Air Force Base. It's probably very unlikely. I mean, if that's 0, then that's, I don't know, 350, 340. That's probably wrong. Utah. Oh, nice. Okay. Well, we'll be there eventually. That's for sure. In this World Tour series, it's gonna take a long time, especially now that it can't stream as often. But hey, we'll get there eventually. Let's actually set this to the map. We don't need 2 screens on the engine. That's what still. Navigation display. So let's go ahead and do. Oh, that's not what I want. Okay. Flight director on. Perfect. Altitude. Let's throttle down a little bit here. We're not trying to climb too much. Altitude hold, sure. Let's do 12,100 because that's where we are. And then we'll do speed hold. 230 for now. Where's auto throttle? I assume we're gonna need to turn that on. Here we go. Autopilot. Roll rate normal. I don't know if that's auto throttle. ATS. Okay. Doesn't have access to the throttle yet. Possibly it's down by the throttle. No, I'm thinking that's all going to be up here. Any of you know where that is? Please let me know. I'll turn this on. I don't know what the ATS is, but maybe that's what that is. It's the only thing I can kind of guess right now. Are we 12,100? Yes. We're not at the right speed just because the auto throttle is not kicked on. So it's definitely not that.
Auto throttle.
Oh, it is.
Auto.
Well, that's good to know. Let's put it full and then auto throttle on because it should be able to come back. I see, yeah, I just can't get up to the speed I'm asking it. Auto throttle active, altitude hold. And then we want to pretty quickly switch over to our do a heading hold. That's not what I want. Also, flaps up. It's probably a limiting factor for our speed here. What am I doing? Man, I'm sorry. I'm so lost here again. There we go. Heading right here. So let's just do 350 for now. It seems close. And then we want to do not a heading hold. I think that's going to go to the heading we're at now. 350. Speed navigation. Oh. And we're going over speed now. For what? Flaps are up, gears up. Oh, we're stalling. We're not going over speed.
Autopilot. Autopilot.
Why are we stalling?
Autopilot.
Auto throttle is active and the throttles are full. Okay, well. Turn on LNAV. I just want a heading hold here. I'm going to turn the heading myself. I see. That's obvious. That's going. The speed is opposite, which is throwing me off a little bit. Up actually slows down, so we're stalling again. That's not too bad. Going down a little bit to speed up. Why? Let's turn off altitude hold.
Autopilot.
Okay, there we go. And are engines max? No, they're not. I see. Auto throttle doesn't actually relate to doesn't actually move the handle, it
Auto
seems.
throttle.
Let's see. There we
Auto
go.
throttle. Auto throttle. Auto throttle.
Yes, I know it's off. I turned it off. Okay, there we go. That's a little better. Let's go to about 350, and then we'll do heading hold. The buttons barely make sound when they're clicked, so I always don't feel like they are. Heading hold. Heading 350, there we go. Is it turning us that way? Let's do altitude 15,000. Wow, that is sensitive. Okay, altitude hold. Saying pitch, so I'm gonna control the throttle myself for a minute. So I keep it maxed out right now. Yeah, that's not happening. Okay. Okay, VNav. Nope. Oh, well, autopilot probably needs to be on. That would do it. Altitude hold, there we go. And heading 350. Autopilot is on, thank you. Yeah, that would definitely help. Okay, it's coming. Nose is coming down now. We're gonna have to throttle back. So I'm gonna turn on auto throttle now. Hopefully let it figure itself out. I'm not sure what speed it's aiming for here. Speed 230. Let's just go up to 250 for now. Or 260, that's fine. Okay. It has the heading. It's not actually turning though to it. Watch this. How far out are we? Pretty far out, okay. But not unfixable. 330. What does that do? Normal, 20, standard. Okay, normal. That's probably what I want. Heading 330, nope. So what is causing us not to turn? We're on roll hold, now we're on heading 350. It shows it right there. Autopilot's on. A normal roll rate, that's fine. Okay, select at 330. I don't think I was pressing the select button. There we go. Yes. Now we're doing it. Perfect. We're at 16,300. I'm going to bring us down to 15,000. I think I was just not selecting it. There we go. Select. Let's turn altitude hold off. There we go. Select 15. Okay, and VNav. Oh, let's use for. We're on pitch here. Cruise speed for the C-17 is about 450 knots. Okay, good to know. We're going way slower then. VNav. I'd like to control the altitude first. I'm not exactly sure. I'm in pitch mode. I don't want to do that. I don't want to be in hold either, though. Or maybe I do. VNav doesn't get me there. What does this do? Yeah, I'm not sure how that works exactly. I mean, I can hold it at whatever I want, but I don't know how it's supposed to work there. Let's turn off auto throttle and max this throttle because that's not
Auto throttle.
wanting to do that speed.
Auto throttle. Auto throttle.
Unless I don't know where our actual true airspeed is shown. There's the ground speed. Okay. Alright, well, we're going now. We're headed towards the Air Force Base, generally. Let's go to heading 300 here. Let's get back on track. 305. Selected. Heading 305. We're going to make a turn. Oh, up. Up is selected. Okay. That would do it. Yeah, there we go. That's not bad. It's a little bit different. Up, select. Okay, let's bring the throttle down now. At least I got it where I can control it. That's important. Assume we're overspeed for the altitude. Our flaps and gear are fine. I would raise that, but we're really not that far, so I'm not going to. Least professional Air Force pilot ever. Yeah, we're making it now. 15,000, we got our heading locked in. This is perfect. You know what that means? Oh, never mind. That's not what that means. I can't operate the ramp because AC power is off. Well, I'm never gonna find that. Oh yeah, good luck to me. Let's think about this. The APU generators are over here. DC power. These are on, right? Oh, yeah. Okay, now they're off. Oh, that's bad.
Autopilot. Autopilot.
Hey, don't turn off the engine generators. Not a good idea. Now that we know how to do this, let's set it to 450, or 350, I guess is all it wants to do. Let's turn on auto throttle as well. And now it's cranking it up. There we go. Perfect. I don't know how to turn on AC power, honestly. Let's see. AC tie. Off. Auto. Tie. Off. Bring it to here. Okay. What I might do is turn on the APU. Which wouldn't be normal, of course. But the ramp could be controlled then. Let's turn on landing lights. Oh, that's RV, okay. So we can start the APU here. Remember where it is. Oh, the back door, yeah, I'm trying. I just gotta remember how to turn on this stupid APU. looking for it. It's like a start thing. There's too many buttons. I wonder if I can just press this anyway. No, it's being honest. Oh boy. Auto. Generator 1 and 2 are off. Why? Gosh, I don't know how this works. Oh, okay. Oh, it's overspeed. Like, what else is going wrong now? Oh, we're getting close now. I don't even know if I'll have time. Oh, look at that. We got our armored vehicles in here. I gotta figure out the APU. You know what? I'm just gonna do this. Aircraft checklists. And we have to go to pre-flight before starting engines. Pre-flight. APU starter. Oh, it's way up there. Jeez. Okay. And the APU generator goes on. Hopefully that does AC power. I mean, it should already be doing it just off the engines. I don't really know. On. No, that didn't change anything. Dang. Ah. Landing gear. I didn't turn the landing gear on. Oh, the doors are open. Well, that's cool at least. I can do something with the doors. That sucks. I can't open the back door. Oh, wait a minute. That warning went away. Aha. Let's go way down in speed then. It stops complaining. You get there less quickly. I think we're gonna be there pretty soon, but we can always turn around. Okay. Okay, let's run down there quickly. Plane is slowing down. Ah, come on. Run. Hurry up. Sweet, we got some APCs. My gosh, my guy's so slow. That is cool. It'd be nice if the ramp could go all the way down. I'm sure that's a different option. Oh, I can't walk further? Alright, I gotta go back quickly. Ramp up, sadly. Alright. Let's go ahead and go down. All the way down to 5,000. This is going to be the most manual bad landing I've ever seen for everyone here. It's just been way too long, but let's see. Setting it down to 200. Let's go down all the way to 170. So that's not a stall. Probably close. Alright, well, it's going to descend as quickly as it can. Probably not quick enough. Oh no, the airport's right there. Oh, is it literally that? Oh yeah. Whoops. So let's do this preemptively. Let's turn ourselves around. 0. Cool. Let's do a bit of a loop here. Oh my gosh, why is that door open? Ramp slide, is that what that is called? No. Crew door. Yeah, that would make more sense. What is that? Oh, it's jacks. That's cool. Guessing you're loading in stuff to help the ramp. Interesting. Oh, I see. That ramp slide is like a protector or something. Let's the ramp up. We're stalling here. Let's say you can go 180. Give it some more throttle. We're not as worried now that we are giving it some more time. Just slow down since we're turning around. I think that's the Air Force Base over there. I don't see the parts of the runway that I'm expecting. Maybe I do. There's parts where I think straddle tankers or something can line up like ready for the runway when they are parked. Maybe that is there and I'm just not seeing it. Heading 90, 090. Oh my gosh, what am I doing? That's the throttle now. Gosh. Probably use the right control. It's important. Okay. Not fully spinning around yet. We're getting a little more ready for the runway. Let's look at what the runway heading is exactly. $118, okay. Ready? We're still descending, right? To 5,000, yep. Let's go all the way down to 4,000. What is heading of this side of the runway? 298, okay. That's actually what I wanted. And we're going to bring the heading up to maybe 20 for now. Let's do 30 actually. It'll give us lots of room. I don't want to go too directly to the airport yet. We start at 7,000 feet. And it's going to be, like I said, bad manual landing, so I need to give myself as much space as I can. Maybe let's do flaps 1 too. At this speeds we really should be. And we'll bring it down to 170 as well. It's going to help our descent a little bit. Is this which runway are we? Did I look at? Why is there only one? Yeah, here's the parking I was talking about. Am I looking at the right airport? Oh my gosh, I'm looking at the wrong airport. It's up here. Hey, haven't watched in a long time. It's pretty late in UK, so can't watch, but great to see you. The series is back. Just learning to fly the CRJ. Seems great so far. Awesome, man. I'm hoping to get that eventually as well. So I'm glad to hear it's good. Thanks for being here. I obviously recognize your name, so it's nice to see you again. Okay, so we'll look till we are roughly lined up with this, and then we will do heading 118-ish, and then we'll eventually turn off autopilot and land. Yeah, 170 is a little slow for how much room I gave myself, but I was trying to be overcautious. Or not 118, sorry. It's 250 something, I can't remember. Okay, let's do heading 0 and then check what that speed was again, or the heading. 298. Okay. It's on a good sale at the moment. You're looking to get it. Oh, perfect. I didn't know that. I definitely will pick it up then while it's on sale. On Contrail Shop. Perfect. Well, thank you. So when I checked it, it was, I think, 70 USD or full price or something. Or maybe it was 70 Canadian, actually. Yeah, that sounds more right, because I think it's 50 USD. Yeah, you'll definitely see that in this series. That's especially why I wanted it. And when I started the series, I really wanted for them to come out with one, since so many small regional hops. It's like the perfect plane for it. It's probably going to be the primary plane in the series, as long as I like it and can fly it. Obviously, we're doing every plane at least once, like this one, but there's some staples like the Vision Jet and stuff for small flights that we've used a lot. And I think that's going to be one of them. $258. I keep forgetting it. It's $258. $298. Why am I forgetting that? Just below 300. Alrighty. So what we will do is get closer to it, but not actually at 298. Let's go to 315 or 310 for now. Trying to imagine a visible line out around here. 26 pounds around 48. Oh yeah, that's definitely worth it then, because yeah, like I said, it was about 70, I think, or 75. Brand new. I actually don't want to be that much yet, actually, then. Let's go more to maybe like 340. Let's see. It's not exactly lined up yet. Okay, I just have my mouse where I should intercept. Okay, that's a good heading. We're heading right for it. I'll set it for 298 just before that. It's going to take some time to turn. Just move my mouse because it goes away after a second. This is absolutely not the way you should be doing this, by the way. I am fully aware of that. But it works. We're also going so slow. Yeah, let's kick it up a little bit and we'll slow down after. Okay, let's go to 320 for now. All right. Okay, I'm gonna leave it for a sec, and we're gonna do a couple more things. I don't know any of the numbers for this plane for when flap should happen, when gear should happen, but just kind of guessing here. Let's do flaps 2. Let's go back down to 170. We'll get the gear out in a minute here. I think we're going to go to heading 300 now, which is basically 298, but just a little off. Let's do 305. So still got to move a little bit over. Yep. That should basically bring us right to the airport. Oh yeah, the runway's right over there, okay. Let's do 298 then. I'm also going to turn off autopilot pretty soon anyway. We'll keep that at 4,000 actually. I don't know any of the speeds for this plane, like I said, so let's bring it down to 150. Should be safe. And by going full flaps and gear down. Imagine the auto throttle is going to kick on in a second. And now we're just going to turn off everything here actually. Alright, well, let's watch how bad this goes. Yes, I know autopilot's off. That's why I pressed the button. So I'm just gonna assume, I mean, it's a pretty heavy load in here too. It's around 145, or not 145 landing. We're in the red, so it's definitely not 115. Should be adding some power here. Gears down, flaps are full. 128 is green, okay, so it's definitely got a much smaller landing speed, lower landing speed than some airliners, but that makes sense because look at those flaps. Holy. Those are immense. Makes sense if you're going to land in some, you know, bad terrain or war zones or anything like that. You want to land pretty quick. Imagine this thing has some good reverses and brakes too. Don't know where the auto brake is, but we're just going to manually brake it. This is more like a live, just like a free flight video where I'm messing around, but it is part of our series, Tour the World. So if you haven't seen that on my channel, this is episode 18. We are touring the entire world, but not in like a loop all the way around. We're seeing all the major landmarks, the important cities, just cool things to see. We're trying out every single plane in the game. And as I always said from the beginning, it was a series that would take, oh, thank you, Jess. You're right. Years to complete, or at least a year to complete. Now, definitely a couple years because of how I don't stream as often, but we've covered all of the southern half of Canada, and we're working our way across the north of the U.S. And we're in North Dakota, and Minnesota will come next episode. We're going to be flying to Duluth from here in the A350, so if you're interested in seeing that, any builds A350, then definitely watch that.
700.
Let's bring the speed down. I think it's going to be around 130, maybe a little less. 130 is probably a safe bet.
550. 500. 450. 400.
A lot of altitude callouts. We're not quite aligned here. I'm trying to get more to the right because I need to be. And then I'll turn left at the last moment here. I might have a crosswind, I have no idea. Kind of feels like it, but
200.
I'm not sure.
150. 100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 20. 10. 10.
Is that reversers? Let's hope. Let's hope I'm not putting thrust and... No, I think reversers are going. Okay. Reversers off, brakes off. That was a much better landing I've done in any plane recently. And of course, no ILS or anything to help us. So I'm very surprised by that, but I'm glad that went well. That was perfect. Well, not perfect. Perfect for me. That was awesome. It's beginner's luck after being away for so long, I guess. Definitely landing at 130 is pretty good. A little slower than some airliners, which helps. Just the slower it is, you know, the more corrections you can make. Not that 130 is that slow, but still. Okay, let's turn here. Still going pretty quick, but it seems fine. That was a nice little flight. I mean, the flight itself was about the same amount of time as the startup, but that's what you get when you fly a really complicated plane and have no idea how to fly it. It was lots of fun. Appreciate you guys joining the stream. There's been a lot of support. Had more than 10 viewers almost the entire time, which is just insane. I really do appreciate it. Thank you, Isaiah. So we're going to go over to the parking that they would use in real life. Not sure for Globemasters, but at least for like straddle tankers and stuff. I mean, I'm sure they use all this parking for whatever, but you'll see what I mean. There's like a, I don't know what they call it. I think ready launch or something. Ready roll landing. Oh, that's reversers. Let's use our actual engines forward. There we go. I'm going to taxi a bit quicker because it's a long runway here. That road just goes right into the taxiway there, like right out of the airport. Sure, it doesn't do that in real life. If you look up a picture of Minot, M-I-N-O-T Air Force Base in real life, the cover photo for it is a like Globemaster, but it's like a sign for the Air Force Base, and it has a little like fake Globemaster. I guess statue is what you call it. I guess it's a statue. I fly DCS, and one of my favorites is the C-130, also the Blackhawk, both mods. Cool. I played DCS like once, but never actually got into it. But it is super cool looking. And I imagine both those would be fun to fly, especially the Blackhawk. Some small planes over there. I thought they were jets for a minute, but I don't think so. Oh yeah, there's some more parking. The parking I'm talking about is over here and over here. You can see somebody's down there. Of course, all civilian airliners in Microsoft Flight Sim, but not in real life, that's for sure. You go on Google Maps, you can see all the, I think there's straddle tankers over there. Let's see. Yeah, ready to like, I'm sure they're probably pointed the other way, so they can just go right onto the runway and launch when they're needed. We'll go over to this one. Both of them look full. I have a full set of verbal controls though. They're great. Oh, those are good. That's awesome. Heard really good things. Let's put the HUD down. I'm not going to start up the, I think the APU is actually already started, but I'm not going to do the full electronics shutdown correctly since we're just shutting it off anyway. We're not, you know, loading passengers or flying again. Yeah, not so many airports you see with this kind of setup, but I mean, I don't land at Air Force bases. Almost there. Had my throttle off for so long, we've been coasting. I mean, the engines idling still do produce some thrust, so not really coasting, but kind of. This is the airport, the Air Force Base. What was the other field, wasn't it? No, I think it was the other way around. The first thing it was pointing me at was the airport. This single runway one is the Air Force Base. And I only am pretty confident about that because I saw these, when I did the flight planning, I saw these like parking spots. which in real life on Google Maps these have like it's a tanker or something. Let me actually see. Can I do satellite view on here? Flight planner. Yeah, here we go. Should be able to see it in here. Yep, see? Oh. I was gonna say they're Globemasters, but no, they're not. Why can't I release my mouse? There we go. Yeah, nothing over here in the pictures. Definitely looks bigger, so probably where these would actually go. Yeah, I think those are called straddle tankers, right? I'm not super familiar with the U.S. Air Force. But like the aerial refueling planes. Or they're bombers, I can't remember. I think those are the ones with 2 engines here, right? Like 8 engines total. Maybe not. It's kind of hard to tell. Yeah, they have like I think all these homes, yeah, all the barracks, or the, I don't know if you'd call them barracks, like the military homes are all here, which is cool. It's a full town. All ready to launch those planes like ASAP. And I think when I was looking at Google Maps, there's like bunkers too, which you'd expect. These aren't really bunkers, but they're somewhere. B2s of armor, right? Not B2, because those are the triangle shaped ones, right? KC-135 is the tanker. Okay. Is that what these are? Let me see. KC-135. Ooh, it looks kind of like that, but not like that at the same time. Yeah, definitely not a V2. Yeah, I think they're KC-135s then. Alright, let's see if we can shut down the plane. Let's just do Control-Shift-E. Park and brake on. B-52? Oh, okay. Yeah, that's the 8-engine one. So I think that's what that is. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, that looks more Fortress. Okay, I had the name wrong too. Neat. Alright. Well, I appreciate everybody watching and sticking around, and the chat's been nice, and it's been really good to be back. So I don't know when I'll be streaming. I still don't have a streaming schedule or anything like that, but whenever I can, and I'm not absolutely exhausted from working extra hours and stuff. Really do appreciate it. And next time, like I said, we'll be going to Duluth International Airport in an A350, which will be fun. If you haven't seen the A350 yet, then definitely come to check it out. It's such a detailed plane made by Indie Builds. It's great. I definitely recommend it. So, yeah, if you're looking forward to that, I'll see you then. And thanks again for watching.